What is up, Wildcats? We are back with another video for y'all. I hope y'all missed us because we missed y'all. We got a lot of news for y'all this week. Got a lot of it. So make sure to tune in and make sure to subscribe and hit that like button because if you don't, we'll find you. And yeah, let's get into the news.
Let's go.
Hello, my name is Hallie. I'm here with Lewis, and today we're going to be talking about the football game last Friday against Lone Oak. So could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I can. It was a tough game, for sure. But the coaches said a couple things, and we're going to work on them this week in practice. And then next week, this week, when we go up against Edgewood, we're going to win. So,
That's wonderful. How do you feel that you guys did overall?
I feel like we did really good. For our first football game, I think we did really good. I always say with a positive attitude, we're going to go to state, with a positive attitude. So
It's a good mindset to have. Is there anything else that you'd like to say, any motivation that you'd like to give?
Yeah, I would like, I want to thank all my teammates and the coaches. And I want to thank all the fans who came out last Friday to support us. And can't wait to see all y'all Friday night against Edgewood.
Absolutely. Make sure that you guys come out. It's the home game. Come out to see us go up against Edgewood. We're going to do great. On to the next one.
Hey Wildcats, I'm Wiley and this is
Cambry.
And I heard that you all had a volleyball tournament recently. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, we had a volleyball tournament in Forney Thursday and then Saturday. And it was kind of rough, but we ended up ending it pretty strong, so.
That's great. Any upcoming games?
Well, actually, last Friday we played against Canton at Canton, and we had a tough match against them going 5 sets. We fell short, but it was a really good game. We played Tuesday against Sunnyvale, starting at 4:45, JV's first, and then varsity.
All right, great. So can you tell me a little bit more about what position you play?
I play middle, and we've been working really hard in practice on our defense and our movement, where we should be when outside or right side hitting the ball, and so we're going to use that in our next game.
So since you're a senior this year, are there any words of advice that you have for the freshmen or upcoming freshmen?
I just want to say don't take anything for granted because it goes by really, really fast, and just go all out no matter what you're doing.
Those are some great words of wisdom. And on to the next story.
Hey Wildcats, I'm Reeve and I'm here with Wyatt. And he's going to be telling us about some band things. So go ahead and start us off with some band stuff.
So we had our first performance during the halftime of the Lone Oak Reigns football game. And we performed pretty well. Our next performance is next Friday during halftime of the Edgewood game.
Awesome. So you guys, I have a bunch more freshmen coming in. And we're going to talk about that?
Sure. All the freshmen coming in, they're working real hard. They're trying to get all the new stuff figured out, and they're overwhelmed, but I know they'll keep working and they'll get it eventually.
Okay. Do you have any advice for some of the new band guys coming in?
Yeah, just don't stop working and keep your head down. Don't stop pushing.
How much do you think the new freshmen should be practicing outside of school?
Just 30 minutes every day after school. When they get home, just pick it up for a second so they really just keep learning the music and yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Wyatt, for your time, and on to the next one, Wildcats.
Hi, I'm Natalie, and I'm here with Milo, and today we're going to be talking about art. So what have you all been up to with, the whole art department?
We've been doing a lot of still life. That's, all we've been doing so far.
All right. I've heard you've made some incredible pieces of art. How about you show them off and talk about them?
Okay, so they're stuck. This one there was a marble picture printed out on paper, and we just had to copy it with all of the shadows. And then we've been doing, here's a still life that, there's two. This is one of the still lifes that was set up there, and we just had to draw that. And then this was another still life that we did.
Tell me a little bit about how you make your art. What's your process?
First, I usually start with the basic shapes that I see, and then I usually go in and add detail and shading and just until it looks right.
Do you work a lot with color?
No, I usually do graphite and just graphite and pen.
All right. That's all for today. On to the next one, Wildcats.
What is up, Wildcats? Today I'm here with Hallie, and we're going to be talking about the Improv Night, which I know went very well. So could you talk about that?
Yeah, so this was our first improv night. Reigns has never had an improv night quite like this before, or at all. And so basically what improv night is it's a night of comedy. We perform games that are completely improvised. And so a lot of times there are like set games that you can do. We did some like Foursquare where you get in a square and you perform scenes with each other. And then there's word games, there's physical games, there's storytelling games. It's all very, very interactive. We had a pretty good show out considering the time. It was during the JV football game, so there wasn't, as many people as we would have loved. However, all the people that did come, we are so grateful for you, despite the fact that it was at a weird time because the JV game got moved. All okay. That's okay though. So it was a free event. Anyone could come. It was a lot of fun. And honestly, improv is something that really anyone could really enjoy. It's a lot of fun.
So could you tell us about some of the events that took place at Improv?
Yeah. So like I said, we played something on Foursquare. You act out scenes, and then there's something called the three-headed expert, where you got three people and they act as one person who's an expert in something, and so people ask them questions like an interview, and they answer one word at a time. And then there's a game called Mayor, where the mayor doesn't know what he or she did, and so the people ask questions, and that mayor has to guess. Stuff like that. It's all very interactive. We would call up mostly theater students that were part of improv, but we would also call up parents and people who were just watching. Anyone who volunteered was completely free to come join us as long as I called on them. And it was a lot of fun. We had donations up at the front for our Puerto Rico trip. I did some advertising for our next production, Clue. It was really wonderful.
Mm-hmm. A lot of shameless advertising.
Oh, yes.
Could you let the audience know and the rest of us know that, or not that, but when our next improv night is?
I believe our next improv night is September 21st at 7:30. It'll be another fun night. We will be changing up a little bit. There's some things that I have planned that I think will be wonderful. So please do come out for that. And if you want to go ahead and watch the last one that we did, you can go on YouTube and you can find it. We recorded it, and it's wonderful. It's wonderfully fun, and I think that you'd enjoy it.
Yep. All right, well, thank you for coming down. Y'all make sure to mark your calendars and make sure to be here September 21st at 7:30. And if you haven't already, go watch our previous improv night. It is filmed, and it is on our YouTube channel. Go watch it. Thank you again for being here, and on to the next one, Wildcats.
Hello, Wildcats. I'm Hallie, and today I'm here with Amanda, and today we're going to be talking about cheerleading. So can you tell us a little bit about what you guys have been up to for the last game and just overall?
So we meet for practices twice a week, and we've really been practicing on like our stunts and making sure that everybody knows their cheers, because we are a newer team. We have a lot of young girls on our team, and we've just been preparing a lot for the football games and making pep rallies and themes and dress-up days.
That sounds very, very eventful. I'm sure that's been quite a task for you. Can you tell us exactly what you do, like just yourself?
Well, I plan the practices, I plan the pep rallies, I get opinions from everybody on the themes, the dress-up days, I plan the tailgates, I have to choose when we get to and from football games, I pack the wagons, I figure out what we need for every game, and I just make sure that everybody knows the material that they need to know.
That sounds wonderful. Can you tell us a little bit about the tailgate?
So we're meeting this Friday at 3 p.m. and we will be doing this for every home game. And at 3 p.m. right in front of the stadium in that little grass area, everybody just meets with their trucks, and there's going to be school-led organizations that are going to be selling just like waters and food, and just it's going to be really fun.
Make sure that you guys come out to support your Wildcats this Friday with the tailgate. Could you give us a little bit of words of wisdom for the younger cheerleaders, both on varsity and JV?
Just remember to never give up, that it's never too late to try cheerleading, and we're very supportive. We're excited to have new people and for people to try new things, and it's never too late to start.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Amanda, for coming on and talking about cheerleading. Make sure that you guys are supporting your cheerleaders. They are doing quite a bit for the school. And on to the next one.
Hey Wildcats, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe. If you didn't enjoy the video, still leave a like and subscribe.
Yep.
Because we need those numbers.
Yes, we do.
But we need you too. So just know that you're loved,